Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tara, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what future they want with you, the person on your mind. So take a look at all the piles with the person on your mind and see which one you're most drawn to. I'm going to show you crystals for each pile, but before I do, please note this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So for pile number 1, we have this purple agate. And we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot. For pile number 2, we have Aquamarine. And we have the Queer Tarot. And then for pile number 3, we have Carnelian. And we have the Muse Tarot. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. When you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this purple agate crystal and the Ethereal Visions Tarot, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what future they want with you, the person on your mind. So as I tapped into your energy, also only take what resonates from this pile. As I tapped into your energy, I heard that song by Rihanna that is like, I've been searching everywhere, looking for you, babe, something like that. Searching for you. So I guess this could be this person's feelings. Like maybe they've been searching for a person like you for a lot of their life, and I guess maybe that is a theme we will see into the reading. Let me first go ahead and pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to use the tarot deck you chose. And I'm hearing for those of you that have not met this person yet, maybe they are searching for you right now. Maybe this person knows they have someone out there that they're looking for, and that's you. So for others of you, you're already with this person. I'm talking about the people that don't have anyone in their life yet, but kind of just picked a pile. So spirit guides of my pile 1s, may I please look into what future the person on their mind wants with them? What future the person on their mind wants with them, please? Okay. This Manifestia card was like screaming out to me in the middle of the deck, and it was exactly what we were talking about with that song. So perhaps there is some kind of future they are manifesting with you. This is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck, card number 36. So what future they want with my pile number 1s, please? And then we have third eye chakra with pineal perspective. And this is card number 8. At the back of the deck, we have soul star chakra with merging with the divine. So with this card in a love reading, I kind of see an energy of 2 peas in a pod. Like, we're together, but we're one. when we're together, we kind of just merge as one. And it's like there is no physical distance or limitation between us. And I'm not talking about like actual distance. I'm talking about like when you really connect to a person on a deep, emotional and spiritual level, that it's like you're no longer even in bodies anymore in the physical realm. You're somewhere else energetically with this person. Does that make sense? Just like when we're in a dream realm and we are really into that, or the best way Spirit is describing it is like when you read a book and you really get into it, or you're in a conversation with someone and everything in your surroundings kind of just disappears and you're just one with that person. So this is the kind of future they want with you, maybe conversations where you're always kind of just merging together, where you're just kind of in flow together, you're one. Maybe you have an energy here where this person wants to even have similar interests or hobbies with you that you can really connect on that deep level with, or maybe this person hopes that you would want a similar life that they want with you. Do you get what I mean? So that's what I see there. Okay, so spirit guides on my pile ones, may I please look into what the future they want with my pile ones, please? We have the courageous peony with multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. And we have portal with doors are opening, you decide, rewards, and wild card. Okay. Also, another thing I am picking up in your pile, these cards don't have numbers on them. Someone asked me to mention numbers. One thing I'm seeing in your pile is this is a past life connection. This is a really deep spiritual connection. And for some of you that are not with this person yet, I'm getting the message that, like, for some of you, you're in separation with this person, but I'm getting the message that they long for you the same way you long for them, and that the timing will line up for communication to come in for those of you that aren't, speaking to this person right now. And they could be manifesting you too, if you're manifesting a life with them. Specific message for one or two of you. For the rest of you that are with this person, or, like I said, the ones that aren't with this person yet, like if you haven't met them, trust that the kind of stars will align for this meeting to happen. A door will open for this to happen. And for those of you that are with this person, I kind of feel an energy here where perhaps they intend to kind of take it a little bit slow with you and to really have, I'm hearing like top-notch communication with you where you are always on the same page. And I guess that's also the merging card that was at the back of the deck. Being on the same page when it comes to communication. Being on the same page when it comes to things you want in your life. Things you want to manifest. And I think that is super important for this person, because it's like, I think this person doesn't want to be in a relationship where they feel alone. They want to be in a relationship where this person is their life partner, their companion, their best friend, the person they can call for anything or tell anything to, with no judgment, with vulnerabilities, and, really being on the same page with everything you both want. But also moving towards courage when conversations sometimes get difficult in connections. Like sometimes we need to have those difficult conversations, and We need to really make sure we're planning or wanting the same thing, and accepting each other as we are, because it's like both of you are pretty unique. And I think this person is the type of person that wants to be their unique self, doesn't want someone that will try to change them, and wants to experience that, beautiful love that is possible to experience. Since there's so many pinks here in these cards, I feel that energy of love, of sweetness, and um when I picked out this crystal, I was like, it looks frozen because it's so cold here. It's winter now by us, by me. And I was like, it looks like a frozen grape or something. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe this person wants to, have a life with you where you're both healthy, where you're both eating healthy, where you're both, taking care of your bodies, because that's what frozen grapes reminds me of. Um, and sweetness too, and good luck. But also when you're both in situations that aren't the best, like they're kind of challenging, this person wants to have that energy where you are working together, where you're both seeing things from a higher perspective. I also think this person intends to be loyal to you. This is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. This person intends to be loyal to you and sees a lot of potential in your connection, wants to reach that potential, and wants to be courageous enough to open up towards that and to walk towards that, and to see every day as a new beginning, a door opening to be able to connect with you on a deep level, in a very spiritual way, with the third eye chakra, where you're both seeing things maybe not always the same, because we all have different perspectives of life, because we've all, experienced different life circumstances, but like kind of be on the same page is the word I keep getting. And waking up each day, seeing it as a new day to connect courageously and open up your heart courageously, because opening up your heart sometimes does take a lot of courage. And this card wants to come out with this flower. It looks so similar to that one. So, this card here talks about the flower opening up and blooming, and the flower needs to feel safe to open up and bloom. And it doesn't sit there and worry that someone's going to pick it. It just blooms. So yeah, I guess with you, maybe this person wants to bloom with you, wants to transform their life with you, wants to, really open up their heart to you like a rose, like a flower. And really feel into that. This card is aromatherapy number 3. And what I'm getting from this card is to have a life with you full of sweetness, because I'm looking at this orange here and how she's smelling the aromas, and I'm getting this vibe of like you two maybe going to different places and experiencing the 5 senses of life, like going out and eating great food together, the grape, really doing certain activities together, like I'm seeing wine tasting, going on the beach, feeling the sand on your feet, like feeling the pleasures of life with you through the senses, is what I get from this card. And feeling the sweetness of love opening up your heart, and kind of just allowing that to be. And both these women, their eyes are closed. So I feel an energy here of trust and taking in the moment. And it's like this person wants to have that wants to enjoy every moment with you in their life. So they're definitely manifesting a future with you where, doors open to the life you both want to live. We have create art and number 17. You know what I feel from this card? For some of you that are creative, like you could, even if you're not creative, I'm feeling an energy here of like, let's go on dates all the time, keep our relationship interesting, go on, holiday trips together. Let's experience the beauty of life, and let's even go on paint dates and do fun things, couples don't usually do. Like, that's the feeling I get. Or let me buy you, a dress or something if you're a woman, or if they're the woman, maybe they want you to buy them a dress, and then, you go out together. And of course, not everyone watching this will be with a woman or be a woman watching, but like, let's go out together, get dressed up, and, really have fun together. Not forget the inner child is the message I'm hearing, like, not forgetting the young side of us, like, let's be young together. Of course, even if you're not young, like, let's be young together and experience life to the fullest together and create the life we want to live. I just got a notification, so I'm taking that as confirmation. Like, let's create the life we want to live like a paintbrush. And I'm seeing like an old couple still go on hikes together, still do fun things together, and not forget that fun side of life is the energy I'm getting. And then the family card wants to come out too, so family could be pretty important to this person and the future they want with you. And family doesn't necessarily have to be children, it can also be pets, it can be their own family, it can be having you together as a family unit. So I'm now going to pull some small oracle cards, and then I'm going to use your tarot. This is small tarot cards, but I'm using them as oracles. So what is the life they want to live with my pile ones? We have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talks about working together in a connection, but here we see this woman sewing a dress. So I'm seeing it like this card says, creation, painting our life the way we want it to be, like almost like a dress, And I guess this person, they want to work together with you in a connection and kind of have that energy of like, okay, let's say we have a disagreement here, we don't see things the same way, or this happens, or we're kind of like upset at each other, or I'm not getting this need met, or whatever. It's like, how can we learn from each other's perspectives, and how can we work together on this and create an honesty here where we can really open up to each other and speak our truths in a very safe way, and be courageous enough to work together on our connection and balance it out, is the message I get here. Okay, so spirit guides on my pile ones, the life they want to live, the future they want with this person. We have the Magician. So yeah, it's the energies of creation. It keeps coming out here. The Magician, create art. The Three of Pentacles, sewing a dress. Like, it cannot get more than that. Like, more of this manifestation energy. We have the Nine of Wands. I'm hearing that song I've been thinking about you, specifically the part by Frank Ocean when he's like, do you think of me the way I think of you, or something? Or do you want to live the life with me like I want with you, or something like that? So I guess this person is manifesting a life where they can have all of this with you. And it's not just like the lovey-dovey fairy tale side of love. It's more so that energy of like, okay, I want to love you. I want to commit to you. We have the lovers. So this person could see a future getting married to you. Could be manifesting that or dreaming of that. And it's like, I don't want to be alone in this lifetime. I want my companion. And like I said, all the things I mentioned is exactly what they want with you. Even through the challenges, it's like we're going to face it courageously and deal with it. So now let's use your tarot deck that you chose. So spirit guides on my pile ones. What is the future they want to live, the person on their mind, with my pile ones? Seven of Cups. I feel this relates to what I said earlier about like working together. Some of us have certain illusions or defense mechanisms with this crocodile here. And it is essentially to protect us. We've built up guards around our heart to protect ourselves. And since this is on top of the courageous peony, and the person is holding a skull, this person wants to rebirth and transform themselves with you, have you do it with them, and let down their guard and certain defense mechanisms that prevent them from courageously opening up their heart and showing their truest self to you with the mask over this person. So this person may feel this need to be with a person that they can be their true self with, that they can let down that mask with and be unique around. And it's like if they can't be their true self and have that transformative experience, then it's going to be a little bit rocky, because I feel like that is an important need for this person in this lifetime, to be able to be accepted as like a best friend, as a lover, with their true self, even if they do certain things that, it's not to say that if they do certain things that is wrong that you wouldn't accept them, but more so an energy of like, yes, we hold each other accountable and we speak up for ourselves, but then also we need to let go of certain limiting beliefs or certain things that hold us back from expressing that true love, from being ourselves and being vulnerable, being an open book to our lover. And sometimes that's a little bit hard, but it's like, can we let go of those things and really open up our hearts? And we have the 10 of Cups here, so it's beautiful rainbow family energy. So yeah, I did speak about that. We see it again. We have the Hanged Man, so the energy of perspectives, but also taking things slow, like I mentioned before. We have the Fool, which kind of reminds me of the Portal card. Seeing every day as a new beginning and waking up and seeing the beauty of each day of getting to spend time together. And of course, we don't have always these big life events that are so beautiful. Like, yes, we have some in a lifetime, but most of our life is living day to day and living the mundane. I'm seeing the energies of the sixth house, and sometimes we forget to appreciate the mundane because that is most of our life we live. But I'm hearing the key to fulfillment is appreciating each moment, even the mundane. Like, I'm seeing maybe you two wake up, drink coffee together and really connect, and then, you know, plan out your days together or something like that, like, and then eating dinner together, things like that. I don't know. Maybe you guys will like food together because this magician is baking something. We have the Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups, I feel an energy since it's on top of the Ten of Cups. It's kind of like, even when we have that commitment, even when we are like comfortable around each other, we mustn't lose that sense of puppy love with the Knight of Cups. The sense of like, oh, I'm doing these sweet things for you, or um, I'm buying you roses or a gift or whatever it is. It's like we mustn't stop putting in effort towards each other and still, bring some of this puppy love type of feeling to the connection by planning and taking certain actions towards doing cute things for each other so that that love stays sparked, if that makes sense, is the feeling I'm getting. And then lastly, we have the Star card. So I feel the future this person wants with you is a life of contentment. It's a life of harmony with you, of balance, of, doing things together, doing activities together, spending time together, giving each other love, like in small, beautiful ways each day, planning your lives together, being honest, being loyal to each other, I guess, and like living authentically together as yourselves and being like that best friend to each other, but also lovers, and like working together towards the life you both want to live to create that. So I guess this is the basics of everything I've said here. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Aquamarine crystal and the Queer Tarot deck, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what future they want with you, the person on your mind. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm first going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull the tarot cards that you chose. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number twos. What is the future the person on their mind wants with them? Okay, we have harmonic flight. Card number 29. And then we have card number 2 with the root chakra, ground and center. And then at the back of the deck, we have gracious receptivity. This is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. Now we're going to be using the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. What is the future they want with my pile number twos, the person on their mind? We have flow like water. Card number 24. And we have card number 31 with look to the stars. And then at the back of the deck, we have family. Now we're going to be using the Starseed Oracle deck. So, spirit guides on my pile twos, may I please look into the future life they want with my pile twos? We have Star Brothers with Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. And then we have all paths lead home with inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. As well as at the back of the deck, we have big picture thinking with Pleiades energy, visionary, and inspired ideas. Okay, my pile number twos. Now that we tap into the energy of your reading, I definitely feel this close connection to this person, and I think a lot of what we have already seen about what this person does want with you is very good things to want for the future. It's not forgetting the importance of the little things like this. So, with loyalty, safety, and trust, we definitely see this person intends to be loyal to you and intends to create some sort of monogamous connection with you or commitment with you. I'm seeing the Lovers card, and I guess the Lovers is just very prominent in this pick a card, I think, for the first pile and second pile. Um, and I feel an energy here of like commitment, committing to each other every day, even during the times where, feelings come and go. It's changing the perspective on that and seeing it as I commit myself to this person until I die kind of energy. And I see it as sometimes it's a risk falling in love, but then once we do take that risk, just like when we, do something really adventurous, we end up being thankful that we did that. I'm hearing like Rosa Cecilia's music, not a specific song by her, but like just her music in general, like the melodies to it and her voice. And she has a very romantic kind of feel to her energy and to her songs. They kind of remind me of Rose energy, and she sounds French, but I'm not sure if she is French. And she kind of just gives me that very lovey-dovey type of romantic, hopeless romantic type of vibe. So maybe this person has those hopeless romantic types of feelings towards you. Um, Almost like, when we look at Paris and it's full of love there. Like maybe this person feels that way towards you. Um, yeah, I definitely feel a lot of romantic energies here, but also this sort of feeling of like loving each other with deep vulnerability with all this water here in Flow Like Water and the aquamarine crystal you chose. I want to show you something. It's a little bit embarrassing, but let me just show you. So this crystal kind of broke. It fell on the floor just on this one side. So when I use it in my pick a card readings, you can't see it like when it's faced this way. But I feel like this relates to the energies. Maybe one of you or both of you in this connection have been hurt before in terms of your emotional nature. And I'm feeling a lot of solar plexus healing right now. For both of you, and this energy of like you two coming together and opening up to this love, devoting yourself to each other and trusting each other deeply, having a deep vulnerability and an openness with each other, and kind of like being an open book to each other, sharing your hearts with each other, even though, this person can hold your heart and crush it or hurt it in some way, but they choose not to. So that is the feeling I get since, when we've been hurt before, it's kind of hard to open up and trust and feel safe within that with the root chakra here. But this person kind of wants to build that safety, build that trust with you, and build the connection to where the potential is and float towards that, swim towards that. I'm hearing that song, Just Keep Swimming, Just Keep Swimming, from Dora. So, not Dora, Dory, sorry. Is it Dory? I don't know. Yeah, anyways, swimming towards where you want to be. And something here about the Look to the Stars card reminds me of astrology and like wishing upon a star, a shooting star. So maybe this person has a wish for where they want to be with you and wants to reach the potential of where they see the connection going with you with big picture thinking. And I feel that has to do with the loyalty, it has to do with the trust, the commitment, family, maybe even, since we saw family at the back of the deck. But family doesn't necessarily have to be children if you don't want children. It could also be pets. It could also be having a close knit connection to this person's family or your family, or being that family to each other, or finding your soul family together in this lifetime and creating that sort of community. I feel this connection has this like empathetic feeling towards each other and the sense of like reaching your destinies together, reaching your north nodes, reaching your goals together is what I see like with the astrology here. And with all these zodiac signs, I'm feeling an energy here of something I had a download about like a long time ago, but it's kind of hard to explain in detail, so I'm just going to shortly explain it. Otherwise, we will be here all day. But basically, the human comes to Earth to learn how to be all 12 zodiac signs. And not just all 12 zodiac signs, the human also comes to Earth to learn to be different people in different lifetimes. Like one life you may incarnate in one country, the next life you want to incarnate in the next, because your soul wants to expand on earth and experience life as every person on earth through every perspective to really understand and reach a certain enlightenment through different phases of the journey. And I feel both of you are doing this in your own way, and uh it's like you're both wanting, or this person wants both of you to reach your fullest potential on your own with all paths lead home in terms of your own destinies, your own goals, your own careers, the things you both want to achieve together, the things you both wish for together, and building that support system for each other so that you can be there for each other while you also build the life you want together. So there is this sort of feeling of like us being together and having this deep love and deep commitment, deep trust and vulnerability, open book type of feeling towards each other, and a lot of love, an eternal kind of love, because here we see the infinity sign. It's like, I feel this person sees you as marriage material, because I'm seeing the Lovers card clairvoyantly, like in the other tarot deck I used for pile 1 where they are getting married. So yeah, I do feel that energy of like marriage or just a deep commitment living together. For most of you I feel marriage, but yeah, take it as it resonates, because I know not everyone here wants to get married. But it's like we are reaching our potential on our own individually, but then we are also reaching the potential of the connection we want together as a team at the same time, and being that support system to each other, helping each other through each of our moon phases, through each of our phases. One day I'm going to be really, really feeling on top of the world, and we're both feeling that way and we're experiencing that and enjoying that. Whereas the next day, maybe you are feeling down and I need to be there and comfort you and provide that emotional vulnerability to you and support to you. And the next day I feel that way and you do the same for me. That's the feeling I get from all these moon phases here with what this person feels towards you. And here we see an energy of day and night. So I see an energy here of like, through all the days, through all the nights, we're going to be by each other's side. We're going to help each other. We're going to support each other. This is what this person wants with you. And for you both to transform individually, but also on a soul level together. I also feel this person wants, great communication with you and wants things to kind of flow with you, wants to have that deep love with you and devotion towards each other to really, communicate in an efficient way. Like I'm seeing the third house energies of communication. I don't know if someone here likes astrology, but I'm seeing the third house of communication and communicating lovingly, even when we are not feeling the greatest. And like I said, there is this very empathetic connection between the two of you where you can sometimes feel each other's emotions, but there's also this deep love. All this watery energy is giving me deep emotional connections with this person. And that sometimes can be a good thing because we can really be intuitively in tune with our person, where we can see what they need and what they want in each moment. We can see if something's off, like if they're feeling sad, and we can be there for them and act accordingly. But it can also be something not so great if one person's moodiness is rubbing off on the other. So that's just a pro and con to it, but there's nothing wrong with it. I guess it's just learning how to deal with it, learning how to be together and not be codependent, but also not be too alone. Like, this is what this person wants with you, like this sort of balance where you're not too codependent on each other, but you're not too independent either. It's like there's this equal balance here. Like I'm seeing the Libra scales. So I definitely feel this is a deep soul connection. Let me go ahead and pull some tarot cards now. For some reason, I can't find the rest of the cards to this small deck I usually use on the side. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull tarot cards for you. Maybe I'm not meant to pull those small oracle card, tarot card things for you. So spirit guides on my pile twos. May I please look into what is the future life this person on my pile two's mind wants with them? We have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this energy of like, I just want to hold you. I just want to hold you close forever. And I'm feeling solar plexus energies again. I feel this energy here where it's like we are supporting each other. We're holding each other gently, holding each other's hearts gently. We've both been hurt, or one of us has been hurt. But this element of trust is coming up so much in your reading. And holding each other gently and holding on to each other for the rest of time. I feel this person wants to spend eternity with you. If they could spend life with you forever, I'm seeing like vampires, they would. I'm just joking, but I feel that energy very strongly. And I'm hearing like faint music in the background while I channel, but I can't quite pick up what the songs are. But it's mostly like romantic music. So yeah, I don't exactly know how to explain that, but the songs come through for like a second and then they kind of just go, and then it's like hard for me to catch what it was. But yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, I feel that energy of holding on to each other, being by each other's side, supporting each other. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacles cards, earth energy, an energy of like building a connection, growing a connection together, and really putting in effort towards each other on a daily basis. Sixth house energy of like each day we are doing something to build towards the future we want, individually, but also together. I'm hearing Together Forever. I don't know what that song is, but I heard it in one pile before where it's like, together forever, together forever. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this person definitely wants to also build up their own career, and be like financially stable with you with the King of Pentacles, but also spoil each other. It doesn't just have to be financially, but also be that grounded person for you, that stable person for you when you are going through the motions of your emotions. Yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of earth energy here from this person. Notification, so that's confirmation. I just got a happy Women's Day message from someone. I forgot it was Women's Day. Happy Women's Day for those that are watching that are women. That kind of reminds me of gifts too, with the King of Pentacles. Like maybe this person wants to spoil you always and give you nice things. And it's not just like material things, but like be that person that, does sweet things for you. It's the little things that matter. And I just saw one of your spirit guides right next to me. So I guess that's also confirmation there. I'm also feeling like a provider energy. So what is the future this person wants to live with my pile twos? The High Priestess. We have the Emperor. I keep getting an energy of stability, security, providing that to you or providing that to each other, and harmony. One of you are more intuitive, whereas the one of you is more grounded. And I guess you two balance each other out in a very beautiful way, because it's like opposites attract, but you also have some similarities to each other at the same time. But it's like learning to coexist in harmony through each day with the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, yes, we have these big, beautiful life events, but when I was talking about the sixth house energy, it's about daily things that we need to do. Living through the daily and appreciating that. Do you get what I mean? And being that stable person for each other. Or them being that stable person for you. We have the Ace of Cups, so I feel like this person wants to pour into your cup and wants to be poured back into, wants to give to you, but also wants to receive from you. The most unconditional love and, transform yourself together, go towards where you want to be together and reach that state of fulfillment in love with you at the same time. We have the Fool card. So this person wants to walk towards this connection with hope, with this kind of energy of like, yes, I don't know what's going to happen. Many things can happen with the Seven of Cups. Many outcomes can occur from this. We could end up fighting and hating each other. Of course not. I'm just joking. I'm talking as like, there's many different things that can happen. We could end up getting married. We could end up doing this. It's like looking at the different options, and maybe our fear tells us, the worst outcome could happen, but the worst outcome doesn't just happen unless sometimes life just happens to us and bad things happen, yes, and challenges do occur, yes, but it's like the worst things in life don't just happen all at once. You get what I mean? Most of the time to people. So I think this person is learning to feel safe, to accept the different outcomes and to accept that anything can happen, but to commit to you deeply and to give their heart to you deeply and kind of just trust that if it's meant to be, it will be. Do you get what I mean? And I guess it's just acceptance for whatever is or whatever will be. But also, I think this person has a vision, has a dream for this connection to be so fulfilling, for this connection to be so full of this optimism and positivity and commitment with the lovers here. um and everything they wanted to be, stability, security, you reaching your goals together, reaching your dreams together, and creating those dreams of what you want the connection to be together. All the important things I mentioned, like stability. um I'm looking at this person here and they're grounding their feet on the earth. That is so funny. Stability, that kind of feeling of supporting each other, putting in effort towards each other, communication, all those important things is what this person wants with you, and is walking towards this with a leap of faith, with trust that this is what they want and they're hoping they will get it with you. What is the future this person wants with my pile number 2s? Ooh, okay, we have the card of marriage here with the 4 of Wands. So I think that confirms what I've already said. And a life full of celebrations and happiness and fun. Not just stability, but happiness, fun, optimism, doing, nice things together, doing really fun, adventurous things together. I think this person is worried that things may fall apart, but I think that's their past. And they're trying to be optimistic and look towards their dream and hope that it could come true with you. And this is their dream with you, with the 4 of Wands right opposite the 7 of Cups. I'm going to leave your reading here, my pile number 2s. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Carnelian crystal and the Muse tarot, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what future they want with you, the person on your mind. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone watching. I am now going to pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull the tarot cards that you chose right after. So we're starting off with the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. So spirit guides of my pile 3s. What is the future the person on their mind wants with them? We have air with paradigm shift. And we have sacral chakra with core of creation. I did feel this energy and this just confirms it, the sacral chakra energy with the Carnelian crystal you chose, because I felt this very watery energy from your pile, like of sensuality, of passion, but then also of emotional vulnerability, of like, sharing your emotions with each other. And, as I picked up your crystal for your pile in the intro, I heard like a baby crying outside. So I guess with the sacral chakra, coming up, this is the womb space, and I guess maybe this person wants to have children with you, wants to have a future like that. And I'm noticing here we have the number 3 and 13. 13 is the number of the divine feminine energies. So yeah, it is giving me this energy of like, not only children, but like living our life passionately together, adventurously together, and really enjoying each moment, but also a lot of emotional healing and emotional receptivity, emotional vulnerability, kind of opening your hearts up to each other in like this innocence too. And taking the opportunities to create more happiness and love in this connection, and more playfulness, more fun, more pleasure, And I'm not just talking about sensual pleasure. I'm talking about, really enjoying time together and giving to each other, receiving from each other. I feel like this person sees their life changing with you in the best possible way with the air and paradigm shift card. So this card talks about an energy of like such a big change that it is like your whole life around you changes and you look back at it and you're like, whoa. And I feel like this is what this person wants with you. We will see more about this. Let me pull some more oracle cards. So now we're going to use the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. By the way, I usually use these small like little tarot cards as oracle cards. I can't find them for you in pile 2, so I guess I'm just gonna pull tarot cards, normal tarot cards that you chose. So what is the future this person wants with my pile 3s? We have make a meal. Okay, so I don't know. Do you both love food? We have 2 cards yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have Sweet Treat, which I'm not going to include. But then we also have Read, card number 42 and 32. And then at the back of the deck, we have Take a Walk. So I know these are oracle cards about self-care, but sometimes they can be used to be read intuitively, if that makes sense. I feel the energy here with make a meal and read. These are kind of just things we do. Like, it's not something so special, but it is something nice. Do you get what I mean? And I guess it's enjoying the little things, the little moments with you. This is something, a theme that has showed up in all 3 piles, like enjoying the little moments, enjoying the little daily things, the little daily routines together. And maybe with make a meal, this person intends to do sweet things for you, like make meals for both of you or do certain things like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be them making it. Maybe taking you out on dinner dates, reading together, doing like little activities together, cooking together, sleeping next to each other, cuddling, really appreciating that, watching TV together, going out together, having fun together, like those little things. We have here, so what is this energy of the life they want to live with pile 3? We have double mission with light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. And we have baby steps with action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. And then we have jump in with Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. For some reason, I feel an energy of travel for some of you, like you and this person traveling the world together, doing really nice things together, activities together, having pleasurable moments together, even if they are just daily activities, and taking baby steps towards where you both want to be. I feel this connection has a strong purpose with double mission, and I think on some level, on a soul level, like this person and you have had past lives together, and this person is a soul connection with you with a lot of love, but at the same time, like they could not wait to fulfill this, purpose with you of this connection in this lifetime, their soul. So on some level, their soul knows what to do already, and their soul is fulfilling that intuitively. And it doesn't mean this person fully knows everything that's going to happen, but their soul is taking baby steps towards where the purpose of the connection lies. For example, let's say this person, set out a specific soul contract with you to love you and to get married and to have a family together and to, for example, break generational karma and treat your children differently than how you were treated. That would be taking baby steps towards that purpose intuitively, but not realizing it. Do you get what I mean? It doesn't have to be that way, but it's like they're taking steps towards that purpose. It's different for all of you, so I can't really. Spirit is telling me not to clarify on it because it may just confuse you if it's so different for all of you. Okay? But what I want you to know is that it's full of love, it's full of adventure, it's full of you having fun together, you having this passionate love, this chemistry, doing things together, like activities together with all this action energy, like going on hikes together, traveling together, reading together. I'm seeing like sexual things too. Taking care of your kids together if you choose to have kids, talking together, like doing things together is the energy I see mostly. And it's like, it's never, I wouldn't say it's never gonna get boring, but it's never like a moment where you're kind of just like not really having fun. Most of the time, it's going to feel like you're opening up to pleasurable and joyful energies with this person. Do you get what I mean? And I do feel like a lot of love and devotion in this connection that this person wants to share with you, and the sense of you transforming and creating your lives together, reaching your destinies together, reaching your goals together in your careers, but then also doing it together as a couple and creating the life you both long for together. Okay? Transforming your lives together in the soul essence, in what your soul wanted. And it's like you two are both going to take action towards that without realizing it. It's like I'm seeing 4 plus 2 here, which is 6. 3 plus 2, 5. And this is 4 and 3. I'm seeing an energy here of change, of you both completely transforming your lives together and seeing life as an adventure, healing together. But all of this is going to take time. It's like a slow process. So I guess the important message here is to enjoy the daily things as you take the steps there, to have love for each other, to have compassion for each other, to get to know each other each day, to be vulnerable with each other, to share with each other, to be devoted to each other, so that you can take baby steps towards that future purpose. I'm tasting food now, so I don't know if you two are foodies. So now let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards that you chose. So spirit guides, and look here, this whole reading, this whole pick a card reading, the Lover's card came out in each pile, and I haven't shuffled yet, and this was the first card. So we see that energy a lot. Okay, so what is the future this person wants with my pile 3s? What is the future? I'm hearing a ringing in my ears. We have the Star card. We have the 7 of Wands. You know what I'm feeling? You and this person both have big purposes to fulfill on your own, but also together as a couple. With the Star card, I see both of you getting recognition for the things you are passionate about. we have the Eight of Pentacles. So both of you are mastering something big in this lifetime in accordance to your North Nodes, to your destinies, to the things your soul wanted to master and fulfill in this lifetime. And it is relating to following your passions, following that fire within you to create the life you want, to really master that thing. And with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like we have the Magician and then we have the Queen of Wands, but then at the back of the deck we have the Devil card. With the sacral chakra energies, let me explain this so that you can understand. With the Devil card, I feel this is outside energies you're pushing out, both of you with the Seven of Wands here. Both of you may live a life in the public eye or may live a life where you are very well known for your success, for your career success, and for the things you both achieve that you always have dreamed of with the Star card. And you are both learning to fulfill that ultimate confidence and courage within this lifetime, to believe in yourself so fully that you can move mountains, because she is moving these pyramids with her third eye. If you can see these lines. So this is what you're creating in this lifetime with the Magician, and you're pushing out negative energies from others. So let's say, for example, both of you or one of you are really well known in this lifetime for your passion, and maybe the other one of you decides to take care of kids. I don't know, like the dynamic may be different for all of you. Whereas for some of you, both of you are really successful and then you also have a family together. Or you may not even have a family together, but I feel for a lot of you, you are, or you're going to have like pet babies or some sort of family unit, like taking care of each other as like family, or inviting friends into your life that are family. But like I said, for most of you, I do see children and commitment and marriage and things like that. But I feel the stability, the physical stability is important first with the Eight of Pentacles, is what Spirit is saying. And you're both going to create that physical stability and physical success first. Reach your dreams first before that happens, and do all the fun things you always wanted to do together before that happens. And then you're going to see your life completely change before your eyes, to become what you've always dreamed of with the Star card. And I'm noticing 7 here. So a lot of luck within this lifetime. And I guess Spirit is not really telling me what this person wants, but more so a prediction of the energy, because this person's soul wanted the purpose energies with you, like I said. And it's like, yes, they could have certain things they want here and there, but this is what's going to happen because they signed some kind of soul contract with you. So the jealousy and the negative energy may come from outside influences. And let's say, for example, one of you becomes super well known and super blessed financially. We have the Nine of Pentacles, super abundant for the things you have mastered. And let's say you are really abundant or rich or something, and your friends that you once had are now like jealous of you. You get what I mean? It's like outside influences. It doesn't have to be friendships. I'm just giving an example, but then you're going to have to both learn to deal with it and both learn to shine brightly in the world and own your confidence, own your power. And I feel this is some kind of lesson for both of you to fulfill, to not let outside projections make you feel insecure or unbalanced within yourself, to be so stable within your sense of self, to have that full confidence. And I feel this is both individually happening with both of you, but then as you move into the connection, it's like we're holding on to each other and we're being that support for each other. Being like two peas in a pod and being supportive towards one another while we are both, maybe needing that support from each other, where we can go through those challenges together and hold each other's hand and jump over these hoops together. Like I'm seeing, those horses that jump over those things. And we will do it together while holding each other's hand kind of energy. And, be honest, be open with each other, create stability and support for one another. Just be there for each other. Vulnerability, going back full circle to where this reading started, and be each other's peace. And I feel this lifetime is all about you both taking back your power. So those outside influences are actually causing you to transform. I'm seeing you like a diamond, and those outside influences are pressure on you, causing you to transform. I also see another energy here where some of you could be healing generational trauma and physically creating something different with your own family. If you have one, if you choose to have one day, it could be yours. But it's also about, creating that love together and not letting ourselves become like our parents. And that's not to say all parents are bad, but, parents are human and they make mistakes, and some of them worse than others. Some of them, their mistakes really hurt us, but it's like you are choosing in this lifetime to create something different and to really master that love together, that deep love, that deep empathy, trust. And I'm seeing an energy of 777. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. So 777. You both have a lot of luck in this lifetime to create the things you dream of, the big dreams you have, to build towards that. And it's not just in careers, it's also in love together. It's also the type of life you want to build together. And not comparing yourselves to others, because your connection is really unique in this lifetime. And I feel like something about your soul connection is deeply awakening to both of you. Like it awakens both of you to create newness. And like I said, if you one day choose to have children, it's like choosing to create or build something different than what we once experienced, to give a different type of love that is more unconditional. We have the Empress. Do you see how this Empress's heart is just shining out? I feel like that's your love together. And what's going to happen for your future, for your love, is this deep love for each other, deep nurturing towards each other, vulnerability with the Ace of Cups, a deep connection in general in terms of your emotions. And I also want to show you this other card, the Page of Cups with the heart shining out. And an energy of mastering unconditional love together and reaching where you want to be together in your relationship. I'm not getting a definitive answer on everything that your relationship will be, because some of it is going to depend on what you want to build with this person with the 7 of Pentacles and what you really wish for. But everything you wish for, you have extreme luck in getting it with this person. Financially, I see everything really going well in this lifetime with this person, you reaching success together. But I also see a lot of happiness together and a lot of passion and love and support. And then we also have the Sun and the Moon. So Sun and Moon energies. I feel like one of you are the Sun, one of you are the Moon. Maybe you are both like opposites to each other, but like opposites attract, but you also have certain similarities to each other. But I feel this person wishes to have, this full commitment with you with the Nine of Cups here and this genie lamp and the lovers, like wishes to have this full commitment, this love blossom into something beautiful, something happy, something where there is so much of this emotional connection with the moon, where you're taking your sun and moon qualities together and mixing them together. Do you get what I mean? And blooming together as people. So I think this is where I'm going to leave your reading, my pile number threes. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in my next reading, 222 on the clock, by the way. Bye.